Mr. Bean's expensive and shocking car collection. We all know Mr. Bean from our childhoods, taking his teddy to dog shows and driving his green Mini 1000 Mark IV. But did you know that the actor who plays Mr. Bean, Rowan Atkinson, has an impeccable car collection? Yep, we were shocked too. It's pretty hard to imagine him driving anything else but his Mini while he sits on top of it in an armchair. But Atkinson himself is a man of class and taste, as is reflected in his car collection. From an 80s Aston Martin to McLaren F1, the collection oozes sophistication. Here are all the cars Mr. Bean has in his collection. McLaren F1. One of his most prized possessions of Rowan Atkinson has been a beautiful 1997 McLaren F1. This flagship McLaren sports car is stylish and iconic. It comes with a centered driving position and a V12 engine that is synonymous with extreme power. The car has been rising in value since its launch, and in today's day and age, it is commonly auctioned for millions of dollars. Atkinson sold his for a whopping $12.35 million. He decided to sell off that baby because it attracted a lot of fuss and bother on the road. I liked it when no one knew what it was. He crashed. His McLaren F. Won twice. Rowan Atkinson crashed one of the crown jewels of his collection, the McLaren F1. Not only did he do it once, but twice, as reported by GQ magazine. What really raises eyebrows, though, even more than the fact that he crashed a beautiful car, was that the insurance company hit him with a huge bill afterward. The same source notes that it cost Atkinson's insurance company a heap of money to do the repairs. It proves once again that insurance goes a long way. Atkinson was building a mansion to store his car collection. Rowan Atkinson needs a place to store all his cars. He started work on building a mansion in Oxfordshire where all his cars could be parked. His collection is not only lavish, but extensive as well, requiring lots of comfortable parking spaces. The project, as per the same source, could cost up to $20 million, which speaks not only to his wealth but the size of the mansion as well. He recently went through a divorce, however, so the project is currently up in the air. Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead. Rolls-Royce is every car enthusiast's dream car. Anybody who is a somebody wants to own a Rolls-Royce, and Rowan Atkinson is more than a somebody. This is quite obvious by his choice of the Rolls-Royce model. He didn't get just any Rolls, but went for the Phantom Drophead, which boasts a V12 engine. But Rowan went one step further to show his passion for fast cars, as he modified the Phantom Drophead and loaded it with a V16 engine. Yep, Mr. Bean is a sucker for power and speed. You won't find a Porsche in Mr. Bean's garage. If Atkinson's collection tells us anything, it's that his tastes and appreciation for automobiles run deep. He likes all kinds of cars and has a variety of brands. There's just one brand he refused to ever buy that you won't find in his garage: Porsche. I have a problem with Porsches, said Atkinson, as per the blog Bernice 4 Crosby 27. They're wonderful cars, but I know I could never live with one. In his comments captured by the British GQ, Atkinson suggests that it's Porsche owners he doesn't find many commonalities with. Aston Martin 5.8 Zagato. The Zagato continues Atkinson's obsession with transforming vehicles into race-ready machines. He immediately commissioned the Aston Martin team to reconstruct and build the car for A-Mach-C 2-class mildly modified racing. His Aston Martin Zagato is perhaps the most advanced and highly tuned model on the planet. He owned the car for 10 years and raced it for the vast majority of that time until he sold it in 2016 when it was retired from competition. Mercedes 500E. The Mercedes 500E is a rare piece of German automotive history. The car showcases the elegance of a saloon while boasting a 5.0 LV8 engine. The 500E can be called a beauty on the outside and a beast on the inside. Ford Falcon Sprint. If you haven't guessed, Rowan Atkinson adores classic cars, which he can eventually race, and the Falcon Spirit fit the bill perfectly. Atkinson was seen racing it around the track at the Shelby Cup, where he unfortunately crashed, but only slightly. Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG. The SLS AMG is truly a work of engineering genius. This is one of Rowan Atkinson's more modern cars, but his style remains consistent even though it isn't a classic. The gull wings of the AMG evoke the look of a 1980s sports car, while the long nose is designed for increased performance. This car is highly enjoyable, super comfortable, and extremely expensive, which makes it ideal for Rowan. BMW 328. The BMW 328 is a timeless piece of the automotive industry and races through history, making its permanent mark. The car was launched in 1939, and it took BMW 4 years to make. It has been declared one of the top 25 cars for Car of the Century and won the Mille Miglia, one of the most prestigious road races of them all. BMW only made 460 units of the 328, and one of them is owned by Atkinson. Land Rover Defender Heritage Land Rover is the vehicle that is common in every celebrity car list. Atkinson bought the Land Rover Defender Heritage right when it was launched. He ended up only doing a couple of thousand miles on it and auctioned it off in 2017 for £48,000 with a profit of £17,000. The NSX is a Japanese supercar legend. Atkinson's love for the F1 is understandable. However, he also shares a love for another car with the F1's designer Gordon Murray. That car is the classic Honda NSX, a Japanese supercar legend. In fact, Rowan Atkinson appeared on an episode of Top Gear in the 2000s, where he took time to share his love for the Honda NSX. Though not jumping on the earliest models, Atkinson sprung for the 2002 model. It's unclear exactly how long he owned the NSX, or if he still has it, but one thing is sure, Atkinson has excellent taste in cars. Rowan Atkinson, known for his role as Mr. Bean, has an impressive and diverse car collection that includes classics like the McLaren F1 and the BMW 328. His collection showcases his passion for both luxury and performance vehicles. From modifying a Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead with a V16 engine to racing an Aston Martin F1 8 Zagato, Atkinson's cars reflect his deep appreciation for automotive excellence. Thank you for exploring Rowan Atkinson's incredible car collection with us. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content.